people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue. Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue. Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. Burgundy Blue Commentary, live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary, live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary, live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary, live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary, live from Dolton, Illinois.
Commentary Blue, Commentary, Burgundy, Commentary, Comment Blue, Commentary, Comment Burgundy Blue, Commentary Blue, Commentary, Burgundy, Commentary, Commentary.
Hey y'all, good morning. Welcome to Burgundy Blue Commentary. I hope all is well with you and yours. Now, if this is your first time being here, this is where we talk about what we want to talk about when we want to talk about it. It's just simple as that. Y'all, I got a doozy of a video today, baby. Your girl got some video. My next video is going to be titled, Why in the F Are Dolton Elders So Effing Mean? Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, how mean y'all are. Y'all should be ashamed. Like, I'm gonna start checking ring fingers around here. I'm being honest. Y'all should be ashamed at how mean y'all are. If you're an elder and your husband passed away, I'm gonna be like, look, we need to exhume. Because y'all are so freaking mean. I can't even figure out. I want to make sure that everybody's okay that's been around you. That's going to be my next video. I just wanted to put that out there because the one that knows I'm going to tell it, she found out that I caught her butt in the act. And y'all going to stop thinking y'all could walk up on me, okay? That's it. That's it. I'm just being real. I'm so sick of y'all. But welcome to Burgundy Blue. That gave me inspiration today to go back until April. So that's what a little bit of this video is about. I'm working on some other videos. But yeah, my next video that I can break down, and this has to be not a live. Hey, Ezel. Hello, everybody. It's gonna be another video. Why are the elders in Dolton so mean? So bitter. If you want me to believe that Tiffany is the problem, which is why we gotta go to April, because I had a whole different perspective. I will admit, I was the one, me and my friends would be sharing the videos and the thumbnails. Like, girl, can you believe Tiffany doing this? Oh my God. Just everybody be like, why is Tiffany acting like this? Burgundy got to experience the real deal. Y'all need to go stop praying. Stop praying in the board meetings and start praying every day and make it for real. Make it sincere. Y'all are too mean. I don't even understand how do you get up mad at breakfast? Oh my God. Ugh. It's ridiculous. If you see me on the street, this is perfect. This is real. I'm going to react. I'm going to file. I'm going to do an incident report. That does not make me a chicken. You have no right to run up on me, okay? Because I have a YouTube page and I'm not saying what you want me to say. I had this YouTube page before you even knew how to be on a computer or have a jitterbug phone. Leave me alone. That's it. Or I'm going to start putting you on my page because of what you're doing in public. You think you could run up on me, old lady gang? Stop it. All right. Now let's get up to the I'm so tired. Now, let me tell you something. If you guys find another YouTuber that live here and cover this, let me know. Because for some reason, they want to take out whatever everybody has to say. Late night crew, conscious, individual investor, anybody that has anything to say, they want to run up on me. Stop it. Stop it. I'm being courteous because that's my nature. I'm a respectful person. I'm courteous. Stop it. And while we on this subject, this lady came up to me and shout out to Cara Wilson. I mean no disrespect. I don't. I don't speak on Cara Wilson unless she's in my chat. I know she has it hard enough. She does not need to take sides. But I'm out here at Panera today and you want to run up on me. And it was so weird this happened. This was so ironic because these conversations have happened in private. A lot of people don't talk about these conversations in public, but I want to bring it up. And I want y'all reaction to it. Before I start, let me tell you a couple of things. Hit the like button. Let me say hello. Hiram, I appreciate you. Andrea, hey, I appreciate you. Gardis, what's up, Gardis? Ezel, I mean, I can't even go get a broccoli and cheese soup. Ooh. Winston, what's up? Igbu. I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You say, girl, if you don't pull out your jitterbug and take a picture, I got it right here. You got a picture of what? Stop. Okay, so we're gonna talk turkey because I think that now you have to meet. I'm burgundy blue, but you have to meet Berg. Okay, let me tell you something. Conscious made a video the other day, and also just so you guys know, we the PR code, the QR code messes them up. I have a $10 goal a day when I do these videos. If you didn't know, my channel is still small, no matter the subscribers. And a lot of my subscribers like, hey, Zell, my boo, we're from reality TV. But now my life has turned into a reality TV show. Okay. Without people even knowing me, just judging me. So we're going to do some video rewind because remember, this is only 4 months. 4 months of this. You know what I mean? I was just riding a bike, trying to share everything that's going on. Oh, you don't tape the tea with the trustees. Okay, the tea with the trustees don't put their video out. What do you mean? You're one-sided because y'all don't even this. Oh my God, my head want to hurt. This is why Dolton is in the pickle it is. No one you see that's loud and wrong. I'm not gonna say everyone. Y'all, Dolton has an amazing community of professionals and lovely people that don't get out here in the mess. Don't believe this is the representation of Dolton. I just want you guys to know that. It's not all like that. What's up, Miss Aja? Berg on the curb. Andrea got credit. Berg on the curb should be your street report name. The Berg on the curb. Oh, Berg on the curb. just is patient. I want y'all to know this. I'm fearless. Now, I want you to know what happened to me. As a kid, I was bullied, right? And one day this girl bullied me to oblivion and I stood up for myself. Nobody messed with me again. Nobody messed with me again. I ain't gonna tell you what I did or how I did it. But I did learn that I would go overboard and hold it in. When somebody was bullying me, I would just let it go by. When I was younger, we had to take classes on how to be polite, like Emily Post, if you will, just be respectful. When I see someone older, it's Miss somebody. Like if I see a little kid just calling me Burgundy, it's Miss Burgundy. Anybody else grew up that way? If it's an elder, you call them Miss or Auntie or Mama, or just you're not. I never call nobody Mama because I got a mama, but I always find that weird. But if you ask me to call you Mama, like if that's your title, like Mama Hill, I will call Mama Hill because she asked me to. But I don't disrespect women just because they're a little older than me and call them Auntie or Mama. I'd be like, you know, you are Miss, and it's just a polite way of doing it. You got me, Igbu? Um, hey, Chavis, what's up? I hope everything's well with you. I miss you. So when I want y'all to know, y'all watching this from the outside in. Some of us, because I am in this community, y'all grew up out here, so you know how to follow it, right? You can relate, but some people from seeing it from afar, even though I was here, I was seeing it one way, good versus evil, right? That's how I was seeing it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Then you start researching, and that's what they don't want you to do. Everybody want to sit up there and say you've been hoodwinked, you've been bamboozled, you've been led astray, you've been run amok. But nobody want to say why Malcolm X. Well, actually, why Denzel Washington quoted that in the Malcolm X film. Is Gardy still here? I think it's adapted from the Alex Haley novel. Okay, Malcolm X, directed by Spike Lee, adapted from the Alex Haley autobiography that Malcolm X told Alex Haley. Shout out to Alex Haley, Roots, Queen. Also autobiography of Malcolm X. Alex Haley, we wouldn't even be where we were without Alex Haley as a people. When I tell you, that's my opinion. He opened up, like our teachers, that's what they would make us go watch the Roots. I remember our family sitting around the floor model TV watching Roots miniseries. And I remember, if you guys are from here, I went to Dirksen. Our 8th grade trip, I believe, was to River Oaks Mall when they had movie theaters to see Malcolm X. They spent the whole school day to see Malcolm X. So while y'all quoting Malcolm X had a few other quotes I would like y'all to know. You know what I mean? And then when I hear a trustee quoting an out-of-town resident like she came up with hoodwink, bamboozled, led astray, instead of saying Malcolm X, Denzel Washington quoted that from the Malcolm X film, my jaw dropped because she should know better. One of the quotes Malcolm X had was, when I replace with we, even the illness becomes wellness. Everybody's out here for themselves. Everybody's out here for themselves. It's an I in illness, but if you put it with a we, it'll be wellness. Okay. And another thing I want to say is, do y'all even know why Malcolm X in that film said you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok? Don't even know. Research it. At what portion did he bring that up? I'm like, are y'all for real? But if it's fitting, because we've all been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, and run amok by just going with one side of the story. And if you think it's okay to say that the code enforcer can't run on your property, then you run up on somebody else, or you say somebody else, it's ridiculous because you think cameras aren't around. You think people not watching. People are watching. I am loved. I'm protected. I do people right. Even my enemies. If you feel like you're an enemy of mine, just because I won't bow down and put a ashy lip on Tiffany on a thumbnail, I'm still gonna respect you. But that's I have my own mind. And I put here for a short period of time, and I'm gonna utilize my mind. I'm not gonna let you control me. And that's it. Okay? Because all right. Let's go back. Gardis was here. I didn't know if Alex Haley, how the autobiography of Malcolm X went. That's what I was thinking. And shout out to Gardis Watts. We have something coming soon regarding Black August. So it's a lot of things you guys don't even. It's like everybody in this town wake up whispering about one person, and I have an issue with that. Not that this person, not to say Tiffany Henyard is not a problem. I need to see receipts of everything. It's things Tiffany said. I remember the one thing she said on it was like an interview. And I want to say this because now that I'm replaying in my head, I saw it on somebody else's video. So I don't know if this was an interview or she was being recorded. But it was, remember that thing when she said, "They're beneath me," that burned me up because I felt like she was at the position that they were and she shouldn't say that. But now I have to go back and see, was it an interview or was it a recording? I don't know. I have to go back. If you guys know, put in the comments. That burned me up. Reality Check TV in the house. Last night's sermon, it got me together. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's always a good start to the week. So I'm sorry, I left off. So this is, I'm sorry, let me take this picture down. Oh, I can't even find it. Here I am. Here I am. We do all we do, right? Y'all arguing. I mean, I think I got about 100 posts in Dolton politics. This lady walked up to me. I'll never forget it. Walked up to me and called me by my, try to catch herself calling me by my government. And she only heard it on the internet. And she's like, "Oh, I was trying to give you respect by not saying your name. You're messy, but it's cool." Can I ask y'all something? Put a blue heart in the chat if you're here. No, a matter of fact, I'm sorry, not a blue heart. Put a purple heart in the chat right now because this is something sensitive I want to ask y'all. Because this is what I'm tired of doing. Can we put a purple heart in the chat? I want to give everybody a moment because we're going to show Cara Wilson some support, and I also want to show her some thanks as well. And I'm going to also ask a question that may be sensitive. I've done a video about Alexis Wilson. I haven't dropped it because this is the question I cannot figure out in my community. And if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. You guys know how we operate over here. The purple hearts are for Cara Wilson. Thanks, y'all. We have a petition that I want you guys, because I support Cara. That's it. That's all. It's a period behind that. I am going to ask a question that will be sensitive. So I'll let the people come in as they may. Cara, despite it all, everything that's going on with me, she has always supported me. You know, not really publicly because she cannot. You know what I mean? This is the name of the game. You know, this is the name of the game. Only one person can be in control of everything. Y'all know that. I want y'all to go over here. Here's the link. I'm gonna put the link in there. Here it is. And Chavis, if you're still here, can you post the Cara Wilson GoFundMe if you're still here, if it's still up? I don't know if she has it still up, but that would be great. This is the change.org petition. And what they want to do is change the skating rink Just Ice to the name of Alexis Wilson. Rename Just Ice Rink in her honor. And this is promoted. Now, Miss Vivian did this right here. And I'm just gonna leave it here, and I have the link here. It wants 200 signatures. When I saw it, they were looking for 50 signatures. And because you are your own thinker and your own free will, go over to change.org and say demand for Alexis Wilson to rename Just Ice Rink in her honor. Okay. So that is that. I want to make sure I shared that with you. And our prayers are with Cara Wilson and her family, for sure. They did not deserve any of this at all. Any of this. And that's the newest. Any project that goes on with Cara Wilson, I will share, as always. I hope that Cara Wilson is protected. I hope she's protected and have good people, and we pray for her protection, have good people around her. I have a question, and can at least 5 people answer this? I have 60 in the chat, and that's period. Go to change.org. I have 60 in the chat. If you saw me doxxed all over Dolton politics, or people putting pictures of me or my feed and this and that, and Shay's wife and Shay and all that, can I ask one simple question? In that politics group, online or anywhere, and we're going to listen to Cara Wilson testimony, have you ever seen anybody post? Do anyone know what the officer that punched Alexis Wilson in the face looked like? Has anyone ever posted him? I'm going to pull up a testimony from Cara Wilson, because it's always about what we're going to start with. I'm just asking. No one, do we know if he still is an officer? Is he still an officer somewhere else? Because one of the officers were an officer, 4 times before he took Alexis Wilson's life. But I'm going to let Cara. Has anyone seen anybody try to post these officers, see if they're still officers, see a picture of them, say, hey, this is the man that did this to Alexis Wilson, just so y'all know if you see him in your neighborhood? Has anybody? I'm waiting. Has anybody? What about the office, the chief or the board that hired these officers with records? Has anyone held them responsible? Has anyone held them? Has anyone held the police board, the chief at the time? Has anyone held them responsible? I'm asking. This is what I want y'all to know. Conscious just entered. Conscious, you do a lot of great videos. Things are always going to fall on deaf ears because people don't want to have the truth. And the problem is, no one's saying that the mayor is not a problem. We're saying, now wait a minute, now wait a minute, now wait a minute. Some other people in between look, I got a question. Baba's was open the next morning. Did anyone ever protest in front of Baba's who made that call and said she had a gun? You can go there right now. I think it's new owners though, but you can go there right now and get some French fries. The church, now they're innocent, but the church sued the village, and they're getting a settlement from the village where Alexis Wilson crashed into the bike shop, and now will be a church. Are they going to tribute her in any kind of way when the bike shop, when they tried to sue Cara Wilson? It's so many layers before you even get to Tiffany. Yes, hold Tiffany accountable because her statement was crap. What about the person? We heard from the horse's mouth that someone gave Tiffany that statement. Why we don't hold them accountable? Aren't they still out here doing PR work other places? They're still out here in different municipalities doing PR work. Why we don't hold them responsible? It's only Tiffany because her name is hot. And again, I repeat for the people that can't hear in the back, it's not that Tiffany is not responsible for saying what she said. We're not going at. What if these officers, these two officers, are still working to this day in other municipalities? What if this happens again? I'm asking, did anybody, let me go to the chat. Did anybody see a picture of the officer that punched her in the face? Dalton Politics, did y'all ever just sit up there and say, you know what, instead of doxing Shay's house, why don't we look into the depths of what happened to this poor baby? And let's use our platform for good. It's not just about changing the ice rink. But see, someone would hear me say that and say, see, she a plant. No. So did Tiffany go out there to Bob? And did she answer the call? Did she dispatch the officer? Did she go to the this is what I'm asking. Everybody from the rooter to the tutor is responsible for what happened to this baby. Yeah, she's over the police. She's over the chief. And then the chief is over the police department. Then you got police board. Then you got internal affairs. You got a lot of layers. And she was wrong for what she said. Period. In case you didn't hear me, she was wrong for what she said. But why nobody ever said? I mean, when I hear Cara say that young baby was punched in the face, I need to. Who did that? Why he didn't get a 48-hour notice? Things that make you go, I'm gonna let y'all hit the like button. I'll be right back. Hit the like button. I'm gonna let it go out there. It's a lot of layers. Yeah, but they don't want to say nothing about anything that's justified. I have another point of reference, and you know, if the old girl when that came and called herself coming and leaving her onion soup to come talk to me, I wouldn't be here.
My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue commentary live from Dolton, Illinois.
Okay, guys, let's hear it from the beautiful Cara Wilson herself. What happened to her baby? Because I don't know everything. I always tell y'all, I'm just here. I'm learning with you guys. But I know when I hear something, I'm wondering why certain things aren't happening and why it's just one situation. As I said, it doesn't mean that Tiffany is not wrong. It doesn't mean that that wasn't a problem with that statement she said. And it doesn't mean, because I feel like if she made, this is the thing, we have to go look at this, and then we're going to have to look at the press conferences. We'll do this in another video. I did do it in my Alexis Wilson video, and I stopped. I couldn't finish the video. Number one, some of the videos watch, you can see Cara Wilson pain, especially when it and I'm so sorry, no disrespect to Mr. and Mrs. Wilson. They both went, Alonzo, no disrespect to you. You went through pain too. And a lot of times we leave Alonzo out of the situation. I'm so sorry to you as well, Alonzo. That is Alexis Wilson's father. To see the pain on Cara is devastating. Devastating. And I don't want to replay that one body cam that everyone's playing and not hold anyone accountable but Tiffany. Hold Tiffany accountable, but hold others too. Are they still working in law enforcement today? I don't know. I'm asking you guys.
My middle name, because she was afraid that you wouldn't let me speak. I'm Cara Wilson. I'm the mother of Alexis Wilson, killed by Dolton, Illinois police. At the time that my daughter was killed, Tiffany stood in front of a microphone much like this and said that she stood with the cops and they did do the right thing by killing my 19-year-old child. Not only did she not take those words back, she didn't offer condolences. She's never said anything. The first thing she did was hire this group of security guards to surround her and PR. So the real reason Tiffany has security is hiding from accountability about what she said about Alexis Wilson when she was killed. Now, if you watch the coverage of this murder, these officers violated her rights, reached in her car, jumped in her car, and put 7 bullets in my child, 2 in her head and 5 down her side. And the next day, you guys tried to spin it like she did something. Watch the video. She did nothing to deserve this. And again, last time they brought up Alexis, she's doing what she does now. Look this way, look that way, every way, but at the person talking. You don't give a damn, and you never did, and you never acted like it. She called out a whole press conference to call my daughter a criminal, and Homewood Flossmoor graduate with no criminal record. But Tiffany, you have one, because we used your mugshot to protest in front of your house, and that's why you hid. That's why you have security. So let's tell the truth, which I know you're incapable of. I wouldn't trust this woman if she stood on a stack of Bibles and had her tongue notarized. Not a damn thing she says comes out her mouth is true. Thank you.
Say her name.
Alexis.
All right. Okay. All right.
And I'm so happy that Rabbi has stood by Cara as well. I just want to put that out there. So this girl was probably 95 pounds. And I never told Cara Wilson this, but one of my goddaughters was on the cheerleading team with Alexis Wilson. So at Homewood Flossmoor. So just want to put that out there, Cara Wilson. So people were definitely hurt by this young lady, hurt by her death. We are 1 degree of separation, Cara and I, and she never even realized it. It's a lot of things. I was at the graduation. I remember Alexis Wilson because they're both W's, you know. So let me tell you this. Whew. Somebody put bullets down her side and in her chest. Yet, no one says a word. When you have time, because I did a separate video, because my video on Cara, for Cara and her daughter, was how Alexis Wilson lived and how her legacy will go on. Because nothing we do. Cara could get 200, somebody could walk up to Cara and give her $200 million trillion. She wouldn't take it. Because she would want her baby back. Nothing would change that. Nothing. To see her baby grow and give her grandchildren and see her come and give her a hug and kiss. Just imagine telling your mama, I'll be right back, and you're not right back. And then you look on the news and you call the police station. And you guys actually, who don't know, the first interview with Cara Wilson, a lot of times we like to judge Shay a lot. I'm gonna play. That's why I'm playing his video. Let's pull up a little bit of it. He gave a platform to a lot of people that didn't have it. Now, I'm going to put this link in here for you if you didn't, because I didn't realize a lot of this was 4 months ago. If you look in here, here's the link to Late Night Crew. When you go here, you finally, this was weird, and I'm not being disrespectful. Other than the news, I didn't see Alonzo. And to see someone actually, you guys let me know if I'm wrong, but I think that, and it's not about games or who's first, to show that this girl came from a loving 2-parent household, no matter if they're together now or not. This girl was loved. And Shay showed the whole perspective from the dad to Cara. Y'all got to get off sides. Y'all got to talk about it. Y'all can't just go by what one person say. Oh, they stealing all the money. Everybody's stealing all the money, in my opinion. It's we went back on Conscious video. Individual investor dropped a video today that was jaw-dropping as well. He used some of Conscious research, so shout out to both of them. But nobody want to hear that. They don't want to hear this the third time we done went to the TIF fund. We only went to the TIF fund this year. Did we need a $65,000 Christmas tree? No. If it was $65,000, I think that now when we have board meetings going forward, everything should be just like they put. Did you guys see the Lori Lightfoot report? Remember they put those figures up on Dolton Politics? Hold on. Sorry, Alonzo. Let me get back to Alonzo and Cara. Then we'll go to Dolton. Dolton trustees. Let's listen to a little bit of this interview. Justice for Alexis Wilson.
Right. At that point, I'm thinking.
Hold on. Y'all need to hear
the female officer over to talk. Okay. You know, I am with this. We received a call, right? Now, I received a call from Cara. The police was at the house, and they said, your daughter has been gunned down, right? So it's like.
The police came to the house and hold on, I need to rewind this. Shout out to Shay. Shout out to Shay from Late Night Crew. I'm going to start at Cara part. We see Cara out there. Cara's so pretty. Oh, my goodness. She's just so pretty. Let's go. Let's listen from here to there. And shout out to Late Night Crew. Go over there and subscribe. Give Shay a chance when it gets to giving all sides of the story. And this was maybe 4 months ago.
They did do the right thing and took a criminal off the streets of Dolton this evening. Carried a weapon. That was not a problem I had with Alexis. None. She wasn't out banging and hanging with the wrong people. She grew up in Homewood, going to Homewood, Flossmoor High School, Willow High, the schools in this neighborhood, bunch of soft kids.
She's not lying.
It's not kids hanging in the streets and on the corners, and she's not,
I want to pause. I want to pause there when she says it's a bunch of soft kids where she is, and go over to Shay's channel and watch the whole interview. I'm just going to do a little bit. Homewood Flossmoor, that's where you dream to send your kids to. And this is one thing. Cara did all the right things. Send her kids to the best school, move to the best neighborhood. And Alexis got caught up here in Dolton. Sorry, no shade to Dolton, but Homewood, Dolton. Yeah. Thornridge, Homewood, Flossmoor. Thornridge, and I mean, I'm just being honest. And she got caught up out here, which actually gives, I'm not mad about it. I think it's sweet that meant Alexis gave everybody a chance. You didn't have to be in a ritzy neighborhood. You could be anywhere, and she gave you a chance. And it also explains the beauty career she was going into. hair, makeup, lashes. Very, very, I love it. It's very that shows me that her mom was giving her that you can do whatever you want to be. I remember growing up, it'd be like, go get you a city job. But Alexis was able to do whatever she wanted to do.
Lifestyle that would present her with a lot of opportunities for gangbanging, or So no, she's not carrying a gun. She's a girly girl. She liked to be in dresses and do flips, and she wanted to be a cheerleader her whole life. That was it. She was a girly girl. So none of that other stuff.
Oh, so can I ask what is the current state of the entire case like right now?
Illinois State Police were the ones to investigate. They were also the ones there to arrest protesters when the protesters were arrested. They decided no charges against the officers, of course. And I even asked this woman, like, do you know how many people he's killed before her? This Perez, how many cases he's been involved in that ended in death? Most.
I'm being honest. If someone, this is my opinion, I don't mean, and I mean no disrespect. Why not, he has been in many, she's saying Perez been in many cases. No one said anything. So now, could he have left the Alexis Wilson case and went over and police somewhere else, security somewhere else? It's like y'all just nope. We're gonna make sure that we just show Shay wife on Dolton Politics. I'm just making that, or we're gonna just do drama and we're just gonna get the skating rink. It's a man that has harmed allegedly 4 other people ahead of time. Got to Alexis, harmed her. Where is he now? And I don't mean in a doxing perspective. That's not what I mean. This is public record when you're working in this capacity. What, no one cares about that, right? I'm just asking, and I'm not saying Cara. I'm saying, if you guys know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna keep on explaining myself. Y'all that know me know what I'm saying. Why no one says anything about that? Why? It's just like this Perez did this, and nobody even know who. Perez could be pulling you over right now in Calumet City for all we know.
Most of them, 95% of them, he was the cause of the death. And because she says they all come across her desk, and I'm like, and you guys are just letting this go? Like, he's out here killing people. He'd only been on the force 6 years by the time he had that incident with Alexis, and he had 3 priors before her, and another person he shot after her. They didn't die, but he discharged his weapon into someone again. There's one with a guy in the hospital. Help me understand that, because they could have sedated the man. He sedated him with bullets.
Jeez.
There's one where they ran those 2 kids into a pole or something, and one ended up with a traumatic brain injury, and the other one's deceased. The biggest lawsuit out of Illinois, and that's what she's appealing that. It's just a lot. And like I said, her remarks, her statement, which I stand with my officers. They did do the right thing and took a criminal off the streets of Dolton this evening. They have probably prevented crimes that could have or would have happened in the village of Dolton. So it's good she's dead, because she might have did something one day. Make that make sense to me. And you holler this black woman, that was a black woman, the child of a black woman.
And you're referring to Mary Henry, correct?
Not even a woman yet.
You're referring to Mary Henry, correct?
Yes. That indignant crap was you don't say that about any. Her best bet would have been just to say, there was an incident last evening. Our condolences go out to the young lady that lost her life. I promise we'll get down to the bottom of this. Something, and whatever to the officers that were supposed to be hurt, because I don't even believe that. They said 2 officers were drugged, 2 were hurt. Okay, so if they were being drugged, why did they open fire on the vehicle? Your officers are hanging out of this car, right? And you're opening fire?
Terminator.
Again, make it make sense.
Let me ask you this. Do you think the biggest reason they won't file charges, or I know that you have a lot of detractors on the internet as well in a lot of spaces. Do you think one of the biggest reasons for that is simply because she banged that pole against the window?
You know, they try to say, well, did you see her banging on that window? And well, she was half dressed. What else? What have I heard? Um, she didn't comply. All of that is not punishable by death by a firing squad, immediate death by firing squad. It's not. And if that's the case, December 6th, there shouldn't have been a living soul in that White House. They should have all been mowed down. I'm serious. They climbing walls and breaking windows. They should all been mowed down if that's the logic we want to go with.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Mr. Alonzo Wilson, would you care to join?
How are you, sir?
I'm absolutely great. How about yourself, sir?
Man, first off, I want to give a shout out to you, man, and appreciate everything you're doing, man.
Man, it's nothing, bro. I promise you.
Much love to everything you're doing, bro.
Appreciate it.
It's an honor to be on your show.
I really appreciate that.
100.
You the father of Alexis Wilson. Go ahead. You have the floor, sir. Say whatever you need to say.
All day long. And Cara basically said it all, but
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where to pause it and where not to. Now, this is publicly available. Anybody can get this. I didn't get this, but now we know that Tiffany's, let me be honest. Tiffany said, I do not have the statement on right now at hand. Let me look for it while Alonzo's talking. I'm gonna go over the statement that she said, and then but you know what? I think Shay goes over that. This is what, and let me take Mr. Alonzo down out of respect for sure. This is the letter that happened after she was given a statement. Now, it's two videos I can give you a reference. Number one is Tea with the Trustees when the Nikita was in the purple, where she said that she asked Tiffany when she got hired, she said, Tiffany, you said that? You said that? So I don't know who wrote this statement, but this was mentioned as well, where Tiffany, I guess, slid this under the door and just, but I think it should have been a press conference. And I think that when Cara Wilson come in the door, she should respect her. But I don't know how the case is going, I'm be honest. So I don't know if it's a legal thing or not. So it says, press statement of Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, Dolton police shooting. And this is August 5th, 2021. On last evening, Dolton Police Chief Robert Collins and I reviewed the body cam footage from the Baba's restaurant incident. This was sad and unfortunate occurrence that has left a dark cloud over our community. As a mother and a daughter, my heart is heavy for the family of Miss Alexis Wilson. The words that I expressed previously were based upon the information at the time and were not meant to overshadow the significance of Miss Wilson's life, nor cause additional pain to the Wilson family. For this, I am terribly sorry. I offer this public apology. I attempted to reach out through their attorney, and I will continue to reach out. I feel like she should. I feel like she should continue even to this day to make a private apology to Miss Alexis Wilson's parents. On behalf of myself, my family, and the village of Dolton, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the Wilson's family. We all must grieve for this family and pray for the two injured Dolton police officers. This incident continues to be investigated by the Illinois State Police. Mayor Tiffany Henyard, Village of Dolton. Now, this is what we got. However, I don't know why it's not signed. Nothing's done. And this goes back to a bad team. This is public. Y'all can find this on Facebook. Y'all can find this all over. It's not signed. And this go back to any other things. Like when you be having PR, write your stuff out, you need to sign it if you concur. This is not signed or anything. And this should have not been written. This should have been a press conference. Because if you said something on the microphone about Alexis, say it again on the press conference. Again, retracting your statement. That's my thoughts on this. Okay. I just want to be clear about that. Let's go to Mr. Alexis. Hey, Cara, I didn't even see you here. You're here. Cara, feel free to correct me at any time. At any time. And let me tell you something. And you guys, make sure you put justice for Alexis Wilson down. You should have said something then. You should have went and checked then. No one's taken away responsibilities. But why the two officers are not held responsible? Are they still working? Are they out here? Can they pull us over? What's going on? Why they're not being held responsible? I forgot y'all listen in. Cara said Tiffany never reached out to the attorney nor myself. Cara Wilson, did you ever see when you come in the village hall? I know you don't get any eye contact, and I'm not trying to ruin your day. Please know that. You don't even have to answer because I feel like I'm ruining it. If I ask you to answer. So I'm gonna just let Alonzo play. Oh my God. No worries. Feel free to ask any questions. The truth never changes. Perez is at Oak Forest. So, Cara, if you did, he's at Oak Forest Police. This is my problem. Do you guys understand this? Dolton politics. Y'all know this? Y'all post this? Anybody say anything about this? Cara Wilson. Is he still an officer in Oak Forest? How did he continue? He's an officer in Oak Forest. Where y'all protest at now? Where's all this good protest y'all got going? The officer that did that, I don't know which one punched poor Alexis Wilson when she was trying to get away. Cara, if you can answer that, which officer? Like I'll say allegedly, but y'all ain't bringing this up. Tiffany is a issue with this situation because she's the mayor. However, the chief was an issue. The police officers are an issue. And Baba's is an issue. Perez was the puncher. Thank you. Thank you. I just have to put, I'm like, why nobody talking about this? Like, y'all just like, I mean, and Cara, I mean no disrespect. It's like, we're going to change the ice skating rink thing and we shared it over here. No, so only Tiffany is held responsible? These officers that did this to Alexis allegedly have jackets. I'm saying not Alexis, but allegedly they have to answer to a police board. We don't hold nobody accountable but one person. No, it's layers. Everybody that was involved, from the person that made the call to the person messed up her food to the person that took the call and dispatch to the person that said, oh, we don't know what happened and came to Cara Wilson house. All that is in play. Cara says she's on the officer's ESS. Okay. Tiffany did not hold them accountable. Do we have any intel on who hired them? And thank you so much, because at this point, Tiffany just became mayor. Let's go on to Mr. Alonzo. I'm sorry for keep interrupting.
So it's like, wait, what happened? And they say it's been an accident, guns fired, and we don't know what happened. This what they telling me on speaker. They said we have no information for you right now. All we know.
Now who told that is true? Now wait a minute. I mean, I know they gotta try to, like when you're at the doctors and they say, are you the family? And they try to bring it down. Excuse me, guys. so you don't drive in a panic and harm yourself. But who said they didn't have information right now? This is crazy that they did this to them.
No, it's guns fire, an accident. That's all we could tell you right now. We're investigating. So I'm thinking it's somebody. I'm thinking she had an accident with somebody on the street, and words were exchanged, and you get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, man. So they crashed into somebody, and somebody got out shooting at them. That's what they telling me. So we see the news. And then I'm looking, and I'm like, that looked like
My car.
right. That looked like my ex-wife van. Wait a minute. So my friend called me like, man, I was behind the van when that happened, and I think that's your daughter. We found out about Lex's killing on the news.
We found out what happened.
Even though they came to the house that day. So
so they came to the house and still didn't tell them what happened? Now, see, I'm thinking they're doing all this on the phone. Now, Cara made a point. She said Tiffany did not hold them accountable with that statement. That is true. Daniel says, question, was Lacey not there in person on the call? Lacey was not the chief of police. The chief of police was Robert Collins at this time.
we go up to the police station. We like, no, we need answers. We need answers. They invite us in, and they finally tell us, okay, the police killed your daughter, blah, 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 blah. But they didn't give us no information. They hid, they lied, they did everything to cover this thing up. So, I mean, Dolton is just, man, Dolton is just, it's crooked. It's crooked. The police is crooked. The mayor's crooked. I mean, proof is.
Mr. Alonzo, every dang gone body crooked. You ain't lying.
In the pudding. So.
And that was 3 months after she got elected. 3 months later. And maybe that's, I won't even give her an excuse, but she immediately started hiding after we had that protest in front of her house. She immediately got security, and she hired PR, where Dr. Nikita comes in. After we did try to attend some meetings, some board meetings, they canceled them. And the one that they did not cancel was where they arrested the protesters outside of. Now, at that time, our attorney was telling us to stay out of a lot of the protests. We were being advised to stay out. But those people, like I told you, those day ones, Rabbi, Camilla, Dr. LaShawn, they were out there, grassroots, getting it. They were throwing protests when we weren't even showing up to them.
And this one I want to leave with you, sir. A young black, she's a teenager.
100 pounds.
She beat on the glass with a stick. Yes, she did do that. They came with guns drawn.
To a stick fight.
And then realized there was no threat. They realized that because you see them put their guns up. You see
They
them.
holster them. Mm-hmm.
You see them holster their guns. Then my daughter says, what did I do? They took my food. What? I'm not dressed. She's pleading with this officer to
listen,
explain to her why she's in trouble. Because
and even Baba's was not held accountable. Nobody's held accountable.
I did nothing wrong. She pleading with him, and what does he do? He don't want to hear it. He starts punching her in the face. And I want everybody to understand that none of this would have happened. It was a female. Now let me say, she said, I'm not dressed. It was a female officer standing right next to the vehicle, right? At that point, I'm thinking they would call the female officer over to okay, she already said she's not dressed, she's inappropriate.
Okay, I'm gonna get to this. I want to make sure they hid her body for days. I want y'all to go to this interview with Cara Wilson on Late Night Crew. Yes, she couldn't see her baby. Cara, didn't they do something with your van as well? I'll drop the link. You don't have to call in because I know you're probably at work, but it just in case, I'm just gonna drop it just for Cara in case she's here. They hid her body. They was like trying to tell her, and I'm going off memory, Cara, something about the truck. Like we just need to get the truck into evidence to find out who did this, and at this time she's grieving. Let's listen to a couple of minutes of Mr. Alonzo.
I'm thinking they're gonna call the female officer over. Nope, he started punching her.
Now, she just said she was undressed. So you're reaching inside a vehicle with a young lady that already said she felt like she wasn't dressed.
Make that make sense.
Did something.
You wasn't supposed to be trying to pat down or nothing anyway.
Little man's.
Yeah, that's my son. This is
what up, bro?
This is who Lexi was taking care of.
So handsome.
Say hi, Alonzo.
Hey.
Yep.
What do you guys need from the community right now? Like I know we not like in Chicago. I will be there this weekend, so I hope I get to see y'all this weekend. But just going forward, what can we do to help? Just whatever that means, however.
Spread the truth. Exactly. Spread the truth. That they were.
And Cara has been the same with everybody. I don't understand the fighting amongst each other, people trying to think who could do more. Everybody just play their part. Do what you can. Do what you can to bring worldwide awareness to what happened to Alexis Wilson. I didn't even think this was going to be that kind of video because I was going off on the old lady gang bullying me today. But I just find it ironic that everybody's so like, yeah, we're gonna and Cara, I know you're in the chat, so I have to be honest. I mean no disrespect. Yeah, we're gonna change the skating rink name. No. First, Perez is still working at Oak Forest. Who's the man that punched her? Who's the man that put those rounds in her side? Who's the person that made the call? Why am I still able to go up there and get a Philly chicken if I want to at Baba's? Why would they open right after? Why? Who gave Tiffany a statement? So yes, if you're gonna say Tiffany is a problem, for sure, that statement is downright wrong. Downright wrong. However, let's move on to what can we do about the people that's still out here making money, living their best life, and Alexis is not here anymore. And I don't mean violence. I don't mean doxing. I mean, hey, what if you're in Oak Forest and you get pulled over by Officer Perez while you're going to ritzy Starbucks out there and your daughter is coming home and this is happening? What if that? We have Cara Wilson. She's jumping on the line. You guys make sure put the butterflies in the chat for Cara Wilson and show her some support. I'm bringing her up. Hey, Cara, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Can you hear me?
We can hear you clear. You're live. I didn't even know this was going to turn into this, so forgive me. But go ahead.
No, that's fine. Look, I am at work, but it's just me in a room with a kid. He's falling asleep. So, you know, I do autism therapy. I'm getting those hours in that I should have been getting in when Alexis was killed.
Thank you for doing that. I have family members with autism. I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
Now, Cara, I was bringing this up because I did put we're going to do the signing for the skating rink, right? You sent that to me to rename that for Alexis. I just felt like that wasn't the only issue that needed to be handled.
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
No one ever talks about these officers at all.
Yeah, other than me, right?
Other than you. We're hearing you sit up there and say that the officer punched her and then how many shots went to her body that autopsies can verify for sure. And she crashed into the bicycle shop. They had an issue trying to sue you.
They did.
We all, those are a lot of situations that's happening, and we're not addressing none of them. Baba's line is going around the block if you pass by there at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And actually, she's probably what, the fourth person maybe that was killed there.
Someone was killed before
I
before
know there was a Destin Hernandez. There's
yeah.
a Angela Mays. And I don't remember the other one, but I know there was at least four deaths at that same Baba's, and they've done nothing about that location.
Nothing. And you remind me so much of the same with Christopher Ward. He passed away. And they reopened the restaurant. His mother was holding his head, and they reopened the restaurant in 2 hours.
Right.
And I'm just tired of it, Cara. I'm tired of people not showing all sides of what happened. Yes, I'm not saying the skating rink is not a step for you guys if that's what you want to do. I'm saying, in my head, I didn't even know he worked for Oak Forest. So in my head, I'm like, are these officers still working? So one's on leave getting paid.
Yep. He's still on leave from not being drugged.
Oh, wait a minute. And Dolton paying him?
Yes. Oh yes.
So Dolton is
And if you watch that video where the one that, well, John QQ and Drinking Gore did it, where they slow down the entire video, you can see that no officer was hanging from a window, no officer was in front of the car, no officer was on the side of the car. Everything they said about what Lexi did that night that would justify death, she didn't do.
Exactly. She didn't deserve anything, knocking on the window or not, to whoever made
You
that
take
call.
my money and my food, I might knock on your window too.
Absolutely.
I didn't get it. She's 19 years old. She paid for her order already before she even got there. She was that freaking DoorDash, $10 off if you pick your stuff up. So she got killed for going to pick her stuff off to get $10 off. Because my daughter's a princess all the way. She
I didn't even
is.
tell you. I've
She
met
is. She's a
her before.
princess all the way.
Yeah.
And she wants, like, okay, they show the clip of the boyfriend getting out the car and going around the car. I believe Collins might have showed that, which happened before they even got there. So why he's showing that? They're trying to say he went around the car to hand her a gun. No, my
Can I
baby dropped her phone and he
pause
went around the car to get the phone.
Can I pause there? You said he went, so they showed the clip of him when he got out the car when they told him to get out, or he got on?
No, it's before they even got there.
Okay, go ahead.
When Collins gives him his statement, there's a clip before the police even get there that show her boyfriend get out of the vehicle, walk around, reach in the car, and hand her something. And they're saying, "See, that's a gun." And I said, "See, that's her phone." Because you can see it, and you can see it in the video. She's holding her phone, but the light from her phone is reflecting in her face. As then the light slips, and you see her head drop. So she drops her phone. She looks down. She looks at her boyfriend like, "Hey, go get my phone." He got out the car, walked around her side, went under the seat, and got her phone.
Absolutely.
And that's me all the way. Don't, girl, please. I sit in one place, one spot in my house, and everybody in my house, I'm like directing traffic. Can you get me? Can you group? Can you?
Oh, and I see Alexis as standing up for herself, like with the food situation. Like, no, you
Yes.
can't. And then you're saying no. And I must be honest, they should have been out of business just because they handle a nightclub drunk crowd rather.
Yeah.
And people be driving through there acting all kind of ways. And this is the one phone call that takes somebody that's delicate out.
Right.
And I just think more people need to wake up and hold themselves responsible. Like I say, I see people posting all kind of things, but where are these two people that did what they did to this baby? We don't even talk about it.
Well, that I am going to speak to their township, their board, on Wednesday. So I'm going in with just me and my day ones. Camilla, LaShawn, and Rabbi.
Okay.
That's it. We're not trying to hold a protest. Just make them aware that that you've hired this serial killing cop, and does your town know that you've done this? After that, I believe we're gonna be like canvassing the area, letting them know that this cop is on their force. At some point, we may take a protest there, just depending on how they respond to their hiring of the serial killing cop.
How long has he been in Oak Forest? Could you tell us if you know? Or when did you find out?
I'm sorry, I missed your question.
Oh, no, take your time. We won't hold you. How long? When did you find out he moved to Oak Forest and got another job?
Maybe about 5 weeks ago.
Okay. And we know you're at work, and Choose Compassion asks, can't we write letters and send emails? What can we do to let Oak Forest know he's there?
Do all of that.
Okay.
Do all of that. Between their mayor, I don't know if they sit like our, because we're in a village, so we have a president and a board. Not sure what theirs look like just yet, but yeah, address whoever you can there. I joined all of their community pages to let them know. So yeah, I'm definitely on a campaign to get these officers. I'm done with Tiffany. Tiffany's done for herself. I'm
sorry. Cara, you broke up. You there? Hello? There you go. We got you back.
Their
Go
top
ahead.
priority.
I'm sorry, you broke up, so we couldn't hear you. What did you say? What was the top priority?
I was saying that Tiffany, I'm done with Tiffany. She's fired herself. She's got enough going on. She made a statement. She didn't hold the gun, but she condoned it. She okayed it, but she didn't hold it. So no, the officers are definitely in my crossbows.
I understand.
I'm actually working on something right now to deliver to the FBI as well as the Department of Justice. I'm not gonna just sit on this.
No, you haven't. You've been out here fighting. We see you everywhere. The man that's on paid leave, that's a concern for me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like
I said, if you see that video, you don't see nobody hanging from no car. And and they like Shay said, they want to be act like the guy's Terminator. That stuff you see on TV does not happen in real life, guys. Nobody can hang from a vehicle, poise themselves, hold the vehicle while it's going, and take aim. That's TV. That ain't real life. So that man did not do that. That man was sitting in my vehicle next to my child in the passenger seat. That's where he was. He was in the car with her. So no, there's no doubt. With what I've seen and between the body cam and even what they tried to edit and put out, there's none of what they said happened. There, like I said, no cop was ever in any kind of danger. The cop that was in danger was the one that climbed in the vehicle, and the only thing that put him in danger is that he killed the driver.
Absolutely.
Because she couldn't even see him. Had no clue he was even in the car. And he didn't say no words. He didn't say pull over. He didn't say stop this car. He didn't.
Oh, we lost Cara. She dropped. Hopefully she calls back. We see she's working. So my next question to Cara would be, is this officer on leave since 2021? So that would go into everybody that want to do the numbers crunch, right? Everybody that want to do the numbers crunch. If this young man been there since 2021 on a leave, a paid leave, that would be a problem. All the people that do FOIAs and budgets and all that, this is your time. This is your time to shine. I want to thank Cara for coming on in the middle of her work day. Her phone might have died. She dropped off. I'm going to leave you with this. If you ever want to know why Dolton is in the situation it's in, it's because people don't like to look at all sides. And they just want to pick one thing. They want to pick one thing, and they want to just ignore It's Oak Forest. Oak Forest Chew. She said, Chew said, I really think we could send emails. The mayor, the village, create a template. We can. Oh, Carver's calling back. Oh, good. Thank you, Chavis, because we can ask her about the GoFundMe. Hey, Cara, you back? Thank you for calling.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did. I'm over here touching stuff.
You're fine. Continue. Unless you want me to give you a point, a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Can we? So Oak Forest is where he works. The other officer. Do you know what was his name? The other officer,
Ryan Perez.
Ryan Perez, and it was a second.
Jared Carlton.
Jared Carlton.
Jared Carlton. He's yes, he's the shooter.
He's the shooter. Has he been on leave since 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Apparently he's apparently, I don't know, she amputated his legs. I don't know what they're trying to say, but yeah, he's still on leave from that incident where he didn't get drugged or you know, he was in the vehicle when the vehicle hit the bike shop. That's all I can say. You know, as far as injuries go.
I have a question. Feel free not to answer it. The church. It was a bike shop. Now it's a church. Have they reached out to you regarding they sued the village as well? Have they?
I see that
in any kind of way?
They have not.
Okay.
But I kind of like the idea that space becomes a church now.
Yeah, like a dedication. And then lastly, what can we do, Cara? Anything we could do to help you in any way?
You know, sign the document to get the name change done. Any assistance in the GoFundMe is appreciated, and keep spreading the truth. You know, oh, come on, little guy. All right, there you go. But yeah, anything that can help spread the truth, because that's really what I want. This cannot be Lexi's legacy. It cannot be she drugged cops and she aimed her car at cops and she threatened employees at the restaurant with a gun, and all of that was lies, all of it. You know, and even to the point that they've quote air quoting found a gun 4 days later. 4 days later, after it's been crashed, you've cleaned up a crash scene. The car crashed and you still didn't see a gun. Where'd the gun come from then? Now I have to ask that question. Somebody's got to tell me where they got it. 4 days later.
Yeah.
After cleaning up a crash, a major crash. She crashed into, if you see the crash, the whole roof came down on the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they get them out of there. They clean away the car. They clean everything up. They take the car to the pound and still no gun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not understanding that.
Okay.
And in fact, I challenge that that's even true.
Mm.
You know, they have to find a reason, because you see, as soon as it happened, Henyard had the ability to look at the body cam before it even, you know, hit the news.
Yes.
So she had the opportunity to, you know, they had the opportunity to, for everything. They had to jump on us for everything, from the vehicle to the new, you know, the narrative they spun, everything, you know. So I personally feel like if there were truly a gun in that vehicle, they would have tried to put that in her hand day one.
Oh no.
You know, I think that if there were one in that vehicle, I believe they would have put it on tried to put it on her, or, you know, put it in the car day one. Why 4 days later? Because they couldn't find anything else, and because they knew that eventually we'd find out they were lying. That it was nothing. The video, even the edited stuff they released, it makes you think, okay, maybe somebody could have been on the other side of the vehicle, because you definitely don't see it
at all. What's and feel free not to answer any of these questions. You could just say next question. What's your relationship like with the chief of police at that time? Like, they came to your house, not saying the chief did, but he released a statement before Tiffany did. How do you feel about the chief at the time?
He's dirty too. He's dirty too. He's just another one of her minions. The only thing that they disagreed about is when he wanted to pull a security detail. Other than that, and the fact that his wife is friends with Valeria and these other ladies that Tiffany doesn't like, but he was doing her bidding, you know. But I don't think he complied enough for her. She wants somebody that's just going to let them, be puppeted, and that's not what he was doing. I know, kiddo, you're sleepy.
Car, we're gonna let, because I know you gotta take care of the little baby. And that was Keith Collins. We were talking about.
Yes.
So, Cara, we here. We're gonna put the petition up on the page. We are glad to hear from you directly. And you said Wednesday you're just gonna do with your day ones, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna go out there and talk to their mayor and let them know, if he doesn't know or she doesn't know, that officer's a serial killer, that maybe they need to know and their community needs to know.
Okay, I'm gonna call you later. Take care of the baby and enjoy your day.
All righty, sweetie. Thank you. All righty, bye.
We were taking all the attention away. That's what it was. The baby was upset. The little guy was upset. We took Cara attention away. So just so you know, these are the questions that I had, and I told her feel free to answer. Now you see, I don't see Dalton politics, y'all over there. Y'all heard that right? Or is today just Fat Man Freeman? Let me know. These are the things that are important in our life and in our community. In our community, it's not just fun and games. It's not running around talking about other people and the haves and have-nots. If you're serious about it, it's more than a button. It's more than a t-shirt. You got to do more than that. Okay? I can't do nothing but talk on this microphone, donate, and write a letter like Choose said. Choose compassion. Thank you for that. So we know that Oak Forest, Ryan Perez allegedly is there, and Jared is his name. Jared Carlton is on leave. So if he's on paid leave in Dolton, I'm gonna need Lori Lightfoot to tell us that, right? Lori Lightfoot, how much money, instead of those other two, how much money we've been paying Jared Carlton to be on paid leave after the murder of Alexis Wilson? Y'all, I'll be back. Y'all probably gonna be like, Burgundy, go ahead. Y'all go ahead and unsubscribe now, because y'all gonna be like, Burgundy is really letting loose this week. I'm gonna do a lot of flashback videos this week. And I'm gonna do my Alexis Wilson video as well. And we have a special dedication video. I want to say rest in peace to Christopher Ward and happy birthday. And my love to Paula Ward. Your video is coming out as well. It's more than just what y'all see people. That's why I appreciate people that really. Do you know how much money that Conscious would make if she was just like some of the ratchet mayor, this, that? Do you know how much money you would make if you did that? Do you know how much money I would make if I just put Tiffany up there with a bad wig and ashy lips and gold teeth? A ton. But that's the flash in the mirrors. If Choose Compassion was just to sit up there and not just say, let me do the board meeting at peace and get your perspective. If she was just up there like twerk booty mayor, y'all would click 1,000 times. But I just found it crazy that nobody even say where Perez is or where Jared. They just we hear about it. Oh, Alexis Wilson, it's Tiffany's fault. Can you elaborate? All right. Let me leave you with this. We're gonna Jared Carlton. Thank you for that. Let's continue with this and make sure you pray for Cara Wilson and her strength and support. Cara, if you can you please? She has an autistic a book. We ordered it one before when she was talking about Late Night Crew. It's like if you have someone, it's a color, order it anyway. It's a coloring book, it's a therapy book, and you have a person in your family or a loved one, or you just want to donate it to a library, purchase it on Amazon. Cara, if you have that link, send it to me. If you want to text it to me, I'll post it on my page. or you can just drop it in. I know you're busy, so I'm not gonna put too much on you. All right, so bump, bump, bump. Here is what you guys got to look forward to the week. All kind of flashbacks. I've been taking all the comments y'all leave me, and they be like, Burgundy never do no both sides. Burgundy never do this. And I have compiled a whole situation. But we're gonna go back, way back. It's a healing journal. Thank you, Cara. Cara, please tell us your Amazon link for your healing journal when you have time. Even if you want to text it to me, I'll make a dedicated post. Thank you, Carefree. Look, Miss Aja said, ooh, yeah, we're going way back, Miss Aja. Now, despite it all, this was only April the 8th. We're 4 months into this. 4 months. I want that to sink in. 4 months into this whole thing. Let's go to this 1 minute video. I'm going to start here and I'm going to just rev it out all week. But tomorrow's Black August, so I got to work on that tonight.
Can I get an interview off camera, please?
Now, I want to be clear. This is the first time, April the 8th, the first time I met Deshae Hall. And now if you go to Shay page, he's filing his lawsuit. He already filed, but he served YouTube today. From April 8th to August 8th, I'm in court, Shay in court, just for having a difference of opinion. Conscious and Conscious and Individual Investor, the smartest thing you ever did was not show your face, because you'll be attacked just for having a difference of opinion, just for asking questions.
Can I get an interview off camera, please?
You cheating on me?
No. Hey, hold on. Burgundy. She with me now, just so you know. She with me.
Wow. Oh yeah, I saw your interview. Yeah.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Burgundy Blue commentary, ladies and gentlemen.
We're here. And thank you, Shay, for coming out. Thank you so much for coming out. He kept his word. He came out, and he got to see what the people of Dolton. You know more people than me, and I've been here 35 years. How you know this many people?
I just picked up the phone, I guess.
Oh, call my phone.
Yeah.
Call my phone.
I'm gonna call the hotline.
Just call my phone. Just call my phone.
Clerk Key. I'm so humble.
Thank you. One night I saw you, and it was after midnight, and I knew that was the show I wasn't supposed to watch.
I watched the show last
And then
night.
I saw the one where you interviewed Kiana, and I said, Kiana, he's great. You know.
Just imagine.
Can
That's Clerk Key telling Shay he's great. Just imagine that's Valeria Stubbs saying, oh, that's my man being funny. You know what I mean? Just imagine where all that went. We were just riding a bike from April to May. Everybody had their own corner. Reality Check TV was there. Everybody was there, having their own corner with their own point of views. And only one thing changed. I want y'all to remember that. While y'all out here being like, we're going to do this to that person and that person. Okay, that's fine, but you haven't even done anything for any kind of cause. You never even look into what's going on. You mean to tell me that this man is on leave since 2021? FOIA that. Y'all want to FOIA everything else. FOIA that. Bring it to Lori. Ask her. That's all I got. I feel like Della. That's all I got. All right, y'all. As always, I love you so much. $10 goal on the Cash App. We didn't meet it today. We'll try again later. But our Cash App goal, I forgot to put. That's why we didn't meet it today, because it was a serious subject. And also we have put up, before you give to me, Cara Wilson has a GoFundMe. Okay, and we're gonna also put the dedicated where you can get the healing journal. Oh, Cara, and I'm sure he missed you too. All this separation, we ain't gotta have. We're gonna have a great day. We're gonna have a great day. Yeah. He's the same person. Well, like Potato said, back then she said great, and now what happened? Shay is still the same person. You guys, if y'all can't tell, like I said, I can see both sides. If y'all can't tell how if you don't go with the narrative, it's a problem, I don't know what to tell you. We both in court, and we not in court for no reason. And y'all saw the old lady gang ran up on me today. More to come because I got you. Candid camera. I'm so glad I'm a kid of the 80s. Caught you on candid camera. As always, take care of yourself and each other. Bye.
Commentary blue. Commentary burgundy. Burgundy. Commentary. Comment blue. Commentary. Comment.